Hello chess friends, in this video I'll show you a game between Bobby Fischer and Jorge Szmetan. I don't know if I pronounced it correct, his name. So the reason I'm showing this game is because it's the opening, it's a gambit. So it's the King's Gambit. So let's go to the game. Bobby Fischer is playing white, so let's see. We have here theory, e4, e5, f4. And we have King's Gambit declined. Computer saying here Queen e2 would have been better, but let's see. This is an interesting move. So he's pretty much destroying Black's castle because he needs to move the king now, and he's gaining the piece back. Here Black is threatening checkmate on f2 with the queen, defending against this checkmate. Developing the rook. Computer says this would be a mistake, but I can see why Black played this, so White doesn't have this check. It's a miss. Computer saying he should have gone here with a knight, threatening to capture and to capture. Nice check, best move. Check. Another false move for White. When you see this position, the bar here says minus 2.58. So if the number is negative, that means black has the advantage. If the number would be positive, then white would have the advantage. So this is the meaning of this number, and why it's minus 2.58. Let's see. It's a really complicated position because in this situation, if the knife wouldn't be here, this would be check, and after blocking it would be check again, and white loses a piece. And now he's threatening capture here, and this piece is threatened, and if he takes, or if this piece moves, then like I said, this check is devastating. Really bad for white. Not bad, this is the best move. This is because if white takes, then if black takes there to at c4, then we have first here a capture, and only after that would he would move the knight. Yeah, making room for his rook here, because this rook was stuck. Interesting here. I wonder what would he do if he goes like that. Then he goes here. Threatening this one. And after bishop moves, then depending. Interesting. Threatening to go here with bishop to go to e3 and then to capture on c1. Yeah, if black captures here, then we have capture here with check, and then capture here after the king moves. Again, best move. This is a miss. He should have taken here, and then white would have taken there. Interesting move. Computer says this is a mistake. He should have gone to c5 to protect his rook, but this is also interesting because if white takes at g1, then black takes on c1. Interesting. So white takes, black takes. We have a great move, knight to e2. Best move out of the threat from c1 because he threatened to capture. A check. I think here he is winning a pawn. Another check. Oh, he is not winning the pawn. He is winning the other pawn. So we have an end game. Interesting. This is inaccuracy. He should have pushed. And if he takes, then he's got double pawns and 2 pawn islands. Interesting. Because now this pawn cannot be captured. The king cannot go there. And if he pushes here, then he takes. Or like that, then en passant. So white is here slightly better. Best move. Inaccuracy, he should have gone to g1 to threaten to take here, but then white would have done g5. Does the same move anyway. This is interesting, but it's inaccuracy. He should have gone here, threaten to capture. Of course, this is now bad because if white captures, do you know what happens then? You can pause the video and tell me what happens then if white would capture here. If white captures here, then we have check, and after the king moves, the rook captures the other rook, and then black is winning then. But as you see, nothing is forced here, so the bar is still in the middle. It's 0-0, so we have this should be a draw. Of course, Fischer sees this. Best move. So we have equal here. So 3 pawns against 3 pawns, 2 pawn islands versus 2 pawn islands, and rook versus rook. So and it's insane that they both make the best move. Again, the best move. It's not that easy to spot always the best move. Again, the best move. Best move. It's insane how good they need to be to see always the best move. Boah. How strong player they need to be. Now here he made a good move, not the best. The best would be check. Interesting. It should still be a draw. Starting to march with the h-pawn. Okay, here an inaccuracy. Should have gone to d5. But it's still draw. It's still a draw. Interesting. If he captures, then it's lost, because then he would capture, he would promote to queen. And here they agreed to draw. Interesting game. Tell me what you think about this game. Leave a comment. Goodbye till next video.